Okay guys, the first thing that we're going to do for the enchilada sauce is we are going to clean the chile guajillos. And this is real simple. All I do is cut off the little stems on all of them, and we need to clear out the seeds. Okay, the insides have a lot of dry seeds. I just get in there with the scissors, and it's the fastest way, and clear out all the seeds. Okay, and this is just for a small amount that I'm making. It's approximately going to be 2 cups. So just cut open the chile, and then we are going to roast these for about 5 minutes, not too long. Just going to roast them in a hot skillet, and this is just to get as much flavor as we can from the chile guajillo. Okay, so I'm going to transfer you over to the stove, and we're going to roast these chiles. And then we're going to boil the chiles. It seems like a lot of work, but it's really not. It just takes longer because of the details that I'm trying to explain. So I'm going to transfer you to the stove. Okay, so here in this skillet, which is already kind of hot, I'm going to put in the chile guajillos, and we're just going to roast them for a few minutes. We just want to bring out as much flavor as we can. You don't want them to burn. You just want to roast them just a little bit. So I press them down so I can try to get them out of here as quick as I can. Okay, I can smell the chiles roasting, so I am going to turn them off. They were on here for about 4 minutes, and that's all they need. It's kind of hard to tell if they're roasted, so you need to stay there and watch them. I am going to put them in a little pot because we are going to boil these, and I'm going to move that skillet aside. We are going to bring the chiles to this little pot, and we are going to put in 2 garlic cloves, a quarter of a white onion, and we are going to cover this with some chicken broth. You can use water if you don't have chicken broth, that's okay. But because this is an enchilada sauce, I like to put as much flavor as I can. So I'm just going to cover the chiles, and we're going to bring them to the boil until they're reconstituted, until they're rehydrated, and we'll be back as soon as it comes to the boil. Okay guys, the chiles have been roasting for 10 minutes with the garlic and the onion. Now we're going to let this cool so we can puree it in the blender. So I'll be back as soon as it's cool. Okay guys, now that our chile guajillo has cooled, we are going to put it into the blender along with about a ½ cup of the broth, maybe a cup of the broth, and a teaspoon of kosher salt. Okay, we're going to puree this until very smooth. Okay, now we are going to sieve the chile in a bowl because this does have the peel and it will not dissolve. So we are going to run it through the sieve so we can get the peel out. And then I'm just going to take my little spatula and move it around, and all the liquid will come out through the bottom. Okay, and you see how this does not go through the sieve? You don't want this because you don't want to be biting into these peels. They will not taste good. Okay, now we're going to go over to the skillet and we're going to get the sauce cooked up, and we'll be right back. Okay guys, we're going to get ready to fry up our salsa. The first thing that we're going to do, I have a hot skillet here, and I'm going to put about a tablespoon of vegetable oil. We're going to let that get hot, and then we're going to put about a tablespoon of all-purpose flour. And this is going to be our thickening agent for the enchilada sauce. And you just want to cook this just to get the flour taste out of it. Just a little bit more. It should be about equal parts of oil to flour. Okay, now we are going to add our chili powder. This is 1 teaspoon of chili powder and a quarter of a teaspoon of ground comino. Okay, and as soon as this is dissolved, we are going to add our guajillo chile that we pureed and 1 can of tomato sauce, any brand tomato sauce. And then we're going to mix this all well, and we're going to add some more liquid, but we're going to get this incorporated first. Okay, then we're going to add about a cup of chicken stock. And we're going to taste for salt, and we're going to add about a ½ teaspoon of kosher salt. Okay, we're gonna let the salsa simmer for about 5 minutes, and that's it. It's ready. I've already tasted it for salt, and everything seems to be okay, so we're just gonna let it simmer, and that's it. I'll show you the product in the finished bowl in just 1 second. It smells delicious. Okay guys, this is my version of Tex-Mex Enchilada sauce. You can use this on a lot of stuff. You can use this with cheese enchiladas. You can use this with burritos, with tacos. You can just use this on a lot of stuff. This is what it looks like. It's delicious. It smells yummy. And it's not too thick and it's not too thin. I think it's just right. If you give it a try and like it, come back and let us know in the comments below if you liked it. Thank you so much for watching my videos, guys. Please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel and follow us on Facebook at Virtual Kitchen with Laura. Thank you guys. Talk to y'all later. Bye.